Trill,
Uh-oh.
Bill, what's up with the king?
Bless you, King. And
Blessings,
salute,
king.
salute to my guy, BFTB. Now, let me introduce BFTB. That's best fight the best, which I'm proud to say he's a friend of mine.
Indeed.
And I'm happy that he's coming on here on my first episode of Off the Block. BF, can you believe that?
I can't believe it's overdue, king. It's overdue. It's overdue ever since what San Francisco, bro. Ever since then, it's overdue,
Yes.
man. That's what, December.
Yeah.
You really should have been doing it a long time ago. You got so much of a story to tell. You should have been cooking.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on. But what I don't want them to make a mistake and misunderstanding that BFTB. Now, I'm going to explain to everyone about these YouTube streets. When you want to be here and you want to get there and you want to do it professionally and you want to do it the right way, well, there are times that you run into problems and you need a general to step in. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Today, I don't necessarily always agree how BFTB might handle you.
Very true.
But 99% of the time, I believe that you got it coming.
Facts.
So, don't hold me to the way that BFTB handles you. Come correct, like I did with all the belts. I brought them all to the graveyard. I mean, we didn't have none. We started out with none, and we got them all on one night. So
Facts.
you'll hear a lot of things, and a lot of people come on. They'll have mixed emotions. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But you get your chance. Come one, come all. Now, there was a guy that said he was clapping back on Thursday. Man, I don't know if you're clappers, bro. Right when I set the stage for them to come out and do what I do. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't anyone really hitting the YouTube streets, BF, really advocating for their fighter like they should have at one time, right?
That's facts. You the only one.
Well,
You started it. And when you started it, people trying to piggyback, but they can't do it like you do. That's why the streets want you back.
well, thank God that you know what I mean. Everyone gets an opportunity, and every fighter should have somebody that goes crazy about them. You know what I mean? Inshallah, they'll get someone that does that. But in the meantime, I want to address a few things, that's circulating around. Do you want to lead off, because you're in the streets, so you would.
I definitely want to address a few things. And the one thing, one of the major things that I want to talk about to you is this lawsuit that everybody's yapping and crying about. They feel like it's a bad thing. They feel like Devin's stock is dropping and blah, blah, blah. What they don't understand is, and I did a video on this, what they don't understand is Devin is blazing the trail. Devin Haney doing it, Devin and Bill, DHP, doing this lawsuit is paving the way for other fighters, if something happens to them, to have a precedent so that it doesn't happen to them. So I want to know to you, I want to ask you, how does it feel being a trailblazer?
Listen, that's what we started out to do. You know what I mean? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Of course, we've been around some of the biggest and the best in the game who have respectfully offered their hand. But without having the vision, right, that we have, and the belief and the faith, we would have took them up on their offer, because there were good offers from good people, no doubt.
Yeah.
But our vision was trailblazing it so somebody else could come behind us and say, yeah, I'm doing it the way that, of course, Devin and Bill are doing it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Tight and as thick as thieves.
Yeah, but this wasn't the first time, though. So it's a more in-depth question, because before DHP...
Well, a guy in the thing, he says trailblazing what? Well, I mean, first, they said that there were sides of the streets. There was this promoter and that promoter, and it was no ways to make the big fights, and you never could get 5, belts at one time, and you had to be in the business till you was 35 years old. I think that we've changed that narrative, that If fighters want to fight, then they're the bosses and they're going to fight. And I think that that's something that, has definitely been trailblazed and provided other fighters
So,
and other fighters'
but
dads and fathers and families and everything.
yeah, but I got to address something though, man.
We did it
I don't
first.
understand, bro. I don't understand why these dudes keep talking about this weird ass shit when it comes to Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito. I don't understand why they keep saying this weird ass stuff, bro. Miguel Cotto and Antonio Margarito fought 5 fights. There was 5 fights in between their rematch, and 3 years. What the fuck is you guys talking about, bro? Why the hell you guys keep talking about Cotto and Antonio Margarito? Margarito was never caught by Miguel Cotto. At all. Never. Why do you guys keep bringing this up, bro? Y'all be saying the dumbest stuff in the world, bro. Oh, Cotto, man, Cotto. The crazy part about this trail, these weird ass dudes is talking about somebody suing and suing this and suing that. But they didn't say anything when Ryan Garcia was talking about he's suing you. That's the ironic part about it. What happened to that? How come Ryan Garcia isn't soft for saying, oh, I'm going to sue you, Bill, and I'm going to sue Devin, and I'm going to sue Victor Conte, and I'm going to why wasn't he soft? I'm just curious, Bill. Why wasn't he soft? Why wasn't Ryan soft?
Makes no sense to me, BF. You know what I mean? Makes no sense at all. As a business, Devin Haney Promotions was contracted and sent out to go and do a job. To go do a job and make a fight happen with Devin and Ryan. I approached Golden Boy and himself, Oscar De La Hoya, and that infamous meeting between his partner, Bernard Hopkins. And
Sambo Hopkins.
I had,
I know you're talking about.
I had
Bathroom
one
Hopkins.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bathroom Hopkins.
Yeah, I had one job and one job only was to go and make the best deal that I possibly could make for the fight. And that I did, but on the behalf of Devin Haney Promotions. So when this guy, Oscar Della Ho, everybody around, well, there's a dispute or discrepancies that there might be some numbers and here and there, but there's definitely a big discrepancy when the chump says, and I mean champ, says his fighter, your fighter what? That sounds a bit like the old days of my fighter this, and if you want this, my fighter gonna happen and this.
Yeah.
Man, them days is over with, long and gone. Oscar,
80s. This is the last time it was the 80s.
outside of the cheat, I think Devin might be bigger than anything over there, including yourself. And talk about wanting to see
To include
next.
the cheat. To include the
So
cheat. There's no reason to be
well,
modest.
the cheat can't fight right now. You dig?
Yeah.
The cheat can't fight right now. The cheat is going through what he's going through. He's sitting up playing with the internet when he had every opportunity and Golden Boy Promotions to reach out to us and discuss everything.
Yeah, but the cheat didn't
and they chose not to. You know what I mean?
The cheat is still one talking about no rematch, no rematch. That's what the cheat is saying. No rematch, no rematch.
I mean,
but for some strange reason, these weird dudes.
Weird
dudes is talking about Devin won't rematch. It's weird. It's
as well. Yes.
Publicly and privately, the cheat is talking about no rematch, no rematch, no rematch. But for some strange reason, these weirdos is talking about, oh, why won't Devin just rematch him? Why sue? Just rematch him. Why are you suing? You just rematch him. You don't gotta sue. Just rematch. Why? Your trail. Tell me, how is he supposed to rematch him if Ryan don't want to rematch?
Makes no sense at all.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make
sure. Makes no sense at all.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Because for some strange reason, these people act as if Devin can what? What is he supposed to do? Drag him to the ring, suit him up, put his gloves on, wake him up and let him, hey, we in the ring, let's fight. He's not. How the hell is he supposed to get him to the ring if the dude is saying no rematch? Live with the nightmares, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, keep saying all that goofy ass shit, bro. Let's see what you say when you get into this lawsuit. I bet you he settles. Hey, let's make it bad if he settles or not. I bet you he settles.
Listen, I don't know what he is. I can't even bet what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? I know when it came time to doing the right thing, when all of this that he doesn't have,
and doesn't.
neither do a few of the haters in the
Ooh,
comment section. Now,
talk to him, Trail.
I
Talk
know
to him.
you don't have it,
Talk to him.
and your favorite
Talk
fighter
to him.
that you advocate don't. So as
Mm,
good as he done been, why didn't he do it?
mm, mm.
Why didn't he do
Talk
it?
to him. I'll tell
I
you why
mean,
he
so
didn't do it.
we can.
I can't answer that. I can't answer that. He didn't do
Okay.
it because Devin had him. None of them did it because Devin had him. If Devin didn't have him, then all of a sudden people would want to do it. But when Devin had it, all of a sudden now the belts don't mean nothing.
Okay. So let me ask him this then. If anybody in the chat can help us out and tell us, well, who did do it? And when
Devin.
the last time they did?
Devin.
How young were they?
23.
Huh? Who's the youngest to do it?
Devin. Bro, they hate it so bad, Trill. They hate it so bad, bro. This is so painful for them, man. Like, this is the painful thing.
Yes.
I don't understand why it's painful. They should be celebrating. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of LeBron James. Yeah. Like, why can't you just celebrate the dude, bro? Yeah. Why can't you just celebrate greatness, man? Why you gotta spend your time worrying about hating? Celebrate greatness.
Oh my God. And it's the mental toughness that it takes for them to dig out the hate that they can actually apply to their own life and come on here and give me an opportunity to salute them.
They don't want to do that.
This is off the block. This is off the block. I'm answering everything. No holds barred. It's off the block. And of course, I'm going to bring some people in. I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to let them come in. But, I mean, keep it. You know what I mean? Because I got a general in this thing that will get you. You dig? So if you're trying to get me to loop me into saying something that clearly I don't say it like that, but you hear it like that. So figure the rest of the shit out. I mean, we're gonna bring somebody in. We ain't, and that's the thing about all the other promoters is send your guys over, whoever it is, and tell them to come on here and say what they got to say.
Let's get to it.
They don't gotta hide. See, this ain't the place where you go hide in the comments, or this is not a prepared speech by old boy with the fishnet song talking about. And he had the nerve to talk about his friend Sugar Shane. Not that I like nothing sugar about Shane, but I don't agree with if that was your friend and you got some money and you're talking about him oiled up and you was the last big name in fishnets in boxing. And then you talk about you about to clap back. I sure hope you ain't standing with your back turned clapping in your fishnets. But I don't know what you done figured out. But you'll figure out not to fuck around with me. Oscar Della Ho, everybody around, talking about check some numbers.
I don't even understand.
How about you check my phone number and you'll find out that it's deleted. Yeah, because you can talk to the people that can serve the papers to you. Yeah, if you really want to talk, you can call and talk to the people that sent the papers. But you want to say, I'm going to clap back, brother, if you don't fade to the back, you dig? Or come up with them stacks, Jack.
Yeah, he was clapping. He was clapping, all right.
Yeah.
But, he was clapping was some other stuff. And
shout out to Snack Energy. Keep you going. You dig?
Indeed.
Stay snack strong.
Indeed.
You dig?
Hey, champ. Hey, I really am curious, man. I'm curious because these guys really don't want the conversation that we're gonna give them. But I'm curious, man. Like I know when you've been chilling, right? Because everybody's been asking, oh man, where Bill? What you had going on when you was just chilling?
Man, I've been working. That's what you know what I mean? And I suggest that they do too. You know what I mean? And we've been working on a lot of things. And I'm telling you, I'm ready. I mean, bring them on. Who wants to come on? While they do all that fat mouth and jaw jacking, come on and let's talk about it.
They saying,
you know what I mean?
They saying
Yeah.
snacks for cheats is what they saying. They
Okay.
say snacks for cheats.
Well then come on and say it to me. Let me look at you.
I'm trying
Now you know
to understand.
the rule is to make sure everything is correct. You know what I mean? Because you're stepping up on an elite level with some false information. So you know what I mean? Step up or, get served.
Yeah,
You dig?
I'm trying to figure out how is snack for cheats. So y'all saying Terrence Crawford
But
cheated?
wait a minute, just wait, anybody that mess with me, just take a look at the live and see who's saying bring me in, and I'll bring them in, and they can talk about it.
Nothing. I, I'm gonna listen. BF listening. I'm definitely listening. I'm game. Let's go. I'm game.
I ain't seen so many people with Diddy on their mind, boy.